Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. The visiting gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I know there's a lot of expectations for Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something.
Oh, he couldn't make the play. And he is in there.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Chopped at third, and there's out number 2. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch, the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. The set. And the 1-2. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to.
He's alive, still 2-2. Pedroia stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him. Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Holy Toledo!
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Holy Toledo! Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Here's Randall Bichette as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Michael Chavis. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. 3-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Another full count pitch home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. His career line against Roark up until this point. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that. So digging in now, Jonathan Davis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting up.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He went deep last night twice. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Stepping in now, Ben Bartlett. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Bichette.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bichette. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing, high drive, left field, and deep. Holy Toledo! Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Guerrero, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and that's It's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 50.
Standing in, Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batter.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jonathan Davis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Holy Toledo! In now, Kevin Biggio. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Digging in, Ben Bartlett. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Benintendi is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 11.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bichette, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 1-2. That ball hit high and deep. Stripped. You can't put it on the board. Yeah. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now this one is crushed. Also to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Holy Toledo!
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate,
Second
Kevin
baseman,
Bichette.
Kevin Bichette.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Booyah! Standing in now, Travis Shaw. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Holy Toledo! Into the box, Danny Jansen. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ryan Weber is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Batting in once again, Ben Bartlett. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Popped him up. Devers is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now the Red Sox DH, Dustin Pedroia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Bartlett has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Number 2.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Now batting. The third
stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's in there, base hit. And he's safe. Digging in now, Michael Chavis, and their runners at the corners now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting it?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Bichette will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. That ball hit high and deep. Strip. You can't put it on the board. Yes. Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Rendell Gritcher. He's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Popped him up. Bogarts over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 49.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Davis. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today,
please.
As far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Shu Yamaguchi will take the ball now as the new pitcher. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he fouls this one off.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Bartlett is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-2.
1 ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in. Ready to take his hacks again, Kevin Bichette, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 21.
Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the home.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this will bang up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
The 1-1 home. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meal.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game. In now, Bichette. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Bartlett at second with 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Ready on 1 and 2, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now batting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? Josh Taylor gets to call the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Kevin Bichette lifted in the air out towards left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. He homered back in the third inning in this one. The 2-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Danny Jansen. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Holy Toledo!
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game!
Into the box now, Ben Bartlett. That ball hit high and deep. Stripped. You can't put it on. Oh, yes! One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Stepping in now, Bichette. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The third baseman, Rafael.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another chance. Michael Chavis. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Brian Brazier enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Making his way to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete his cycle. Booyah!
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Booyah!
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
In now, Render Bichette. The 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now batting, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. He took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Danny Jansen on a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The right fielder, number 34.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ben Bartlett. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems.
Now,
that's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong perfection.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now digging in and looking for more, Rowdy Tellez. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. The 1-1 home. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. So as we check it out one more time, Remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Matt Barnes comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, the right fielder.
Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Digging in, Jonathan Davis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Kevin Bichette, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Danny Jansen. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 34.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ben Bartlett, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Talk about having
that ball hit high and deep. Stripped. You can't put it on the board. Yes!
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kevin Plawecki becomes the first out of the inning. Just a tick behind for a strike. Giles has been enjoying a great season, and the fans have noticed he's currently leading all American League closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Hit hard to short. To his right, Bichette. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Tons of runs in this one. The Toronto Blue Jays.